Hello beautiful people, I'm Akira. In this video, I'm gonna show you some warm-ups that I do to protect my shoulders. I know a lot of friends of mine who have had very unfortunate shoulder accidents, injuries, whatever, from the past. Me, as a former breakdancer for 16 years, I've been very, very lucky to avoid all kinds of shoulder injuries. But also in my bodybuilding fitness that I've been doing over the past year, that I've been very lucky to avoid shoulder injuries. I'm gonna show you some of the exercises that I do that help me warm up before I do any upper body workout. And if I'm doing legs, I typically won't do this, but anything that I'm doing other than legs, I'll do this warm up every single time. And I've been very lucky, very, very fortunate to avoid injury. All right, first things first, you're gonna grab a light weight. It doesn't matter, you can even grab 5-pound dumbbells that I have here, or the colorful pink 2-pounder weights, that works too. The weight is irrelevant. You gotta make sure the weight is really light. Actually, that's important. The weight has to be very light. You're not warming up the muscle, you're warming up the joint. Think of it that way. So the first thing I do this motion here. It's just a lateral rotation movement, just like so. When I do this one, I focus on going slow, bring it to my chest, and out, just like that. I really focus on thinking about my shoulder joints and how it connects to my body. Really slow, just like that. Just like that. And then I come up to a wall, I position myself like this. I keep my elbow even with my shoulder, and I bring the weight down just to right about where my chest is at and back up. You're not trying to go to a point where you feel like your shoulder is going to snap off your body. That's not the point. The point here is to focus on your range of motion and discovering where that is for yourself. When you do this one, make sure you feel your back pressed firmly against the wall like this. Raise the weight up and down like so. When you do this one, I do the whole thing. I do basically about 10 to 20 reps. I focus on going until I feel like my shoulder's ready. And I repeat the same thing for the other side. So I'll do, first set, I'll do 10 to 20 reps, just like this motion right here. And then I'll come over and I do one arm at a time. You can do both arms at a time if you feel so inclined to do so. But I like to do one arm at a time because when I do that, it allows me to really focus on protecting that, which allows me to make my gains. So when you go, again, focus on your shoulder joint and rotating. If you feel yourself pulling really hard, the weight is too heavy. If you feel yourself doing this, you're obviously engaging your shoulders, your deltoids, which is not what you're trying to do. You're trying to engage your shoulder joint. So it shouldn't feel like you have to strain really hard for that. It should feel just like a warm-up, just getting blood into the joint, getting blood into the muscle, and that's it. You're gonna do, well, I don't mess up that nice floor. You're gonna do anything from 3 to 4 sets. I like to just go by feel, and I'll typically spend about 5 to 10 minutes on that, depending on how sore my body is and depending on how much time it takes for me to warm up my shoulders. At that point, after my shoulders are warmed up, my body feels alive, and then I'm ready to go. Good luck, and thanks for tuning in again. Again, that was my warm up for your shoulder cuffs, and I hope it helps. And that's it. A big shout out, thank you to Stay Fit Gym for allowing me to film my videos and share this information with you. Thanks.